I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides Destiny, this is the only other franchise currently that I'm probably gonna drop like 800 hours into. And in all honesty, I cannot wait. I put, good God, probably 1,400 hours into Monster Hunter World on PlayStation, followed by how many hours did I put into? Let's go over to here and let's find Monster Hunter World. How many hours did I put into the 400 hours on PC? We put some time in. We definitely put some major time in, and I can't wait. I'm super fucking excited. So we're gonna jump into this official trailer. We're gonna turn down the volume just a little bit, and we're gonna see what they got for us. First off, I would like it. There we go.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right! The sandstorm! Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
So, that's what's clear. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of this. What? You think I'm not gonna be out there exploring and just finding shit? Oh, you got me absolutely fucking wrong. Okay. So once again, new hunter, which I guess this goes against the theories that a lot of people had, believing that this was going to be a continuation of the story told in Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Nah, son, we starting all over. It seems as though we're the chosen one this time, even though technically we're the chosen one each and every time. Palico's back, which is always great to see. I'm assuming that's our Palico, Rana Palico. This is our boy. This is the best cat right here who's going to be running around with us. Also, you know, I guess they took some of the handler criticism from Monster Hunter World and were like, you know what? How about we make them two good-looking waifus?
Find a good spot, we can get things set up.
I don't know why, but she reminds me of Sid from Final Fantasy 15. And if you don't know who that is, hold on. I gotta find some stuff. I gotta If you don't know who Sid is from Final Fantasy 15, let me pull up a picture of Sid. Because for whatever reason, when I saw her picture, I instantly thought of Sid. Which this is Sid from Final Fantasy 15. I don't know why. She just reminds me of Sid. Yeah, that's a better shot. Corporate wants you to find the difference between both of these pictures. It's the same picture. They even have fucking green eyes. That's insane. The only difference is like her hair is parted to the side and shaved. That's crazy. Square, I don't know whether or not they're biting off of your character, but she's definitely built like Sid. So I'm gonna say. I am going to assume. No. Go back. There we go. I'm going to assume that this is probably one of the members of the guild we're going to be interacting with, kind of like the commander and the admiral, while this person over here on the left is our handler. I would be very shocked if she turns out to be our handler. It really does feel as though she's going to be our handler over here, or maybe we don't even get a handler this time. We're just out in the wilds and we're interacting with different characters as the story progresses. It definitely seems as though it has like a really big and diverse cast in comparison to Monster Hunter World, and I would say even Rise. Also, I believe this is the Pookie fit, because it looks like a lot of the Pookie gear that we used to get in Monster Hunter World. Only time will tell. I'm extremely sorry to say. Only time will tell whether or not that is the official Pookie fit, or if my man really just showed up dressed like Law from off of One Piece. Only time will tell. But it's like I said, once again, oh no, never mind, I take that back. I thought that kid was us. That kid is not us. That kid is over here. So it's even more possible that that kid is technically our handler slash squire slash the person working underneath us, who's going to be with us on like all of our adventures going forward. And then this is our player character. And then you see that other character who was with the blonde chick who looks like Sid in the background on the side. And then I would assume that this person is a commander or a major or a lieutenant or some type of leadership figure in the guild, since you have the guild symbols in the back as well. It does seem as though we're returning back to the main guild, and the research commission is going to continue doing whatever the fuck they were doing in the new world. So only time will tell whether or not what we're seeing here is a few years forward and we're now exploring further reaches of the new world that was essentially introduced in Monster Hunter World. But we'll see, because there are still just untold lands that we haven't visited in the old world. And it's going to be super interesting that there are going to be different biomes. Like we've got like a grassy biome here, then we've got more rocky terrain back here, and then right here we have more of a desert biome. Could that be the same rock formation that we see here, just from a different angle? Maybe from the other side. Okay, so there's the rock formation. So this rock formation here, we can see it here. We're on the opposite side of it from a distance away. So that's going to be insane, because they're saying that it's an open world, which means you can go from the sand biome all the way over there to the rock formation to end up over by this, where it turns into like plains, then go around this entire thing and end up in the desert biome again. That's going to be super fucking cool. The ability to just basically hop on our chocobos. Anytime I see anything that's like chicken raptor, I'm like, yeah, no, that's chocobo. I don't care what type of name you put on it. And of course, directly behind us is our faithful feline companion. And it seems as though, like I said before, this chick, where was she? This chick right here, it looks as though she's going to be the one on missions with us, because you can see from the green bandana on her head, that person right there also has that green bandana. So it seems as though this person is going to be our official handler for this game, and then everyone else we encounter are just going to be major characters that are going to be taking part in the story. but it's so cool. Even though like we had it in World before, where there are herbivore mobs that go around grazing, they get attacked by aggressive monsters that eat and consume them. It's going to be so interesting to see them in an open world environment where they might not be in an area sometimes because of the weather or some type of dynamic that is happening in the world, or you can walk up onto an area and it's not even major monsters fighting. It's like a fucking Apanoth and a Jagras attempting to kill each other. And there's this awesome transition where it's the same area, it's just different. Where when we first come through this area, it's like a grassy plains, but then a transition happens and it becomes desert. So it's going to be interesting to see if there are different like weather dynamics that are happening, because it seems as though there's some type of sandstorm happening in the background. It'll be interesting to see whether or not there are major weather dynamics that could happen that completely change the world, because then the question becomes, when they release this, well, no, correction, when they release the Elder Dragons, let's say that you're in this area, but it's a Velkhana or another ice-based Elder Dragon. Could that Elder Dragon cause a blizzard or snowstorm that completely blankets this area? Or if it's a Lunastra or Teostra or another fire-based Elder Dragon, could this area basically catch fire because it's dry brush? So what they're going to be able to do with a lot of these areas that they're going to put into the game is going to be super fucking interesting. And I'm always one for the dope ass monster designs that they go with. Like, I've never complained in regards to the Monster Hunter design. It seems as though they're bringing back the knockdown terrain where you can shoot rocks with your slinger to knock them down. You see the rocks fall, miss the main target, but hit the target in the back, stunning them. Because during this mission it said separate the pack leader from the pack, which means it's going to be super interesting if you're able to fight, let's say this dude counts as a great Jagras, or this dude counts as the greatest Jagras and he has a pack of great Jagrases behind him. If you're able to basically lure him and set traps that separate him from the rest of his pack, or if you just be like, you know what, fuck it, we ball and just fight them all. I'm definitely, oh, that's so cool. The fact that there's like a whole sandstorm that's essentially happening. And of course, this is a cutscene where your character basically lures the target away from the rest of its pack, and now it's mostly a one-on-one fight. But the new motions with, and I'm assuming that this is a great sword and not a switch axe. No, definitely is a great sword, because we see them do the charge up or a great sword attack later on, but it looks as though they're adding more dynamic combos. Can we see like the 3-stack charge, which is synonymous with the great sword? But then there's like this slash attack that they do. Where is it? No, that's Bowgun action. Also, before we get back to the great sword, so we see them using the Bowgun on the back of the animal. I don't think we were able to do that in Rise. I haven't played Rise in a bit, but I don't remember being able to attack while on the back of the animal in Rise in a significant way. Whereas here, oh, you're firing away on the back of your chocobo with the Bowgun. This could really change up the way in which you do combat, especially if you're using the bow, the light bowgun, the heavy bowgun, anything that's ranged based. If you're using the the insect glaive to fire out the kinsect to be able to attack while moving around, that way you can collect the extracts a whole lot faster to get boosts to your attack and your damage, everything along those lines. That's gonna add some really dynamic levels to combat in this game. There's also going to be the question of whether or not we're going to run into Elder Dragons or monsters that completely negate your ability to basically hop on your mount and run away, or is your mount always going to be available, kind of like how it is in Rise? I'm definitely for giving somebody the mount early on to make traversal and exploration a whole lot more simpler than having them play the game for like 8 hours on foot without one and then you reward them. I want to be able to ride my chocobo right out the fucking gate. But here, where is it? Right here, we see that the Great Store definitely has a new combo. No, we could do uppercuts before, but that combo right there, where he runs up, slashes, jumps, slams the greatsword, that's new. Heavy bowgun have no. That looks like a new version of that looks like a new version of Wyvern ammo. Now that I think about it and I look at it, Wyvern ammo was the ammo in World where you basically charge it up, then you blast it and detonate, and it knocks you back a few feet. This definitely looks like this game's version of Wyvern ammo. This right here, the slash attack that looks like it tenderizes a limb, where it basically slams the greatsword into the enemy, then drags it across, and it looks like it tenderizes that piece so that that piece can take some more damage. I'm all for that. I thought the tenderize and weaken system in World was great. I know that there are a lot of people that didn't like it because they felt as though it like cheapened the game or made the game too fucking simple. Bullshit. Once you, a lot of them, the complaints in regards to that system have to do with the fact that you've been hunting for like 200 hours. So doing things that weaken the specific part on the enemy to be able to kill them a whole lot faster made it feel as though it was too simple, but in truth you were just too good. A lot of us are going in there with like 10-15 years worth of Monster Hunter experience and then complaining when we're not absolutely fucking wowed or being annihilated by every monster as though it's Alatreon or fucking Fatalis. Some monsters are just built to be super fucking easy, and then the difficult monsters always, and the difficult modes always come later on in endgame in regards to tempered monsters or G rank or something along those lines. But no, I'm fucking excited for this. I absolutely cannot wait. It's like I said, Monster Hunter is that franchise that's adjacent to Destiny for me, that I know that once I start playing it, I'm going to put at least 600 to 800 hours minimum in the game without question. But let me know what you guys think about the Monster Hunter Wilds official trailers. This was on PlayStation State of Play. I didn't really give a shit to watch the entirety of State of Play. I just did like the summary because State of Play has been low-key disappointing. So if there's anything else that catches my eye, I am definitely going to comment about it here. But let me know what you guys think about the Monster Hunter Wilds trailer. Are you going to be playing it? Are you a Monster Hunter fan? Did you stop playing? Which Monster Hunter game made you stop playing? Which Monster Hunter game got you to start playing? Comment down below, let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.